violence or no other kind of violence.
Get away! I could be at work, at school, in my car, I can still get shot by the police, but I can get shot anywhere.
So it is what it is.
What's good, YouTube? It's the Black Gen Z Mindset. Make sure you go ahead and like, comment, share, subscribe. Let's get into the video.
Now, it causes people to estimated 2.5 million adults in this country suffer from an anxiety disorder known as agoraphobia. Now, it causes people to stay home to avoid situations that could trigger a panic attack, like traveling. Our lead national correspondent, David Bagno, is with us now to share one man's remarkable journey as he takes huge steps to overcome his agoraphobia.
So basically, agoraphobia is the fear of traveling or going anywhere that could possibly induce an anxiety attack. So let me actually pull up the clinical definition. They say it's usually self-diagnosable, which you already know this is. I swear they're just trying to make up different phobias just to legitimize the root word phobia, right? But anyways, usually self-diagnosable. Symptoms include fear and avoidance of places and situations that might cause feelings of panic, entrapment, helplessness, or embarrassment. Okay, people may experience fear, depression, or severe anxiety, apprehension, or panic attack.
David, you don't use the word remarkable very often.
You know how I found this story? You know how you always say to me, David, I don't know where you find
How
this
did you
story?
find it? Yes.
Y'all know.
That does sound like Gil.
People at home are going, yeah, we know.
Yes.
This story came to us. 2 months ago, we did a story about a news anchor in New Orleans who left her job for a major life change. And in that story, she said something which inspired a Houston, Texas man to write to us. He said that his agoraphobia had him colorfully living, but silently suffering. And after 6 years of therapy, the last 2 of which have been really intense, he said, David, I am finally ready to confront some of my biggest fears.
Hi, David. I watched your segment with Karen Swinson. I am inspired. What struck me most was when she spoke about her husband's cancer diagnosis. Quote, when he was diagnosed,
we looked for the person who beat it. When he passed, I looked for the widow who was still smiling.
That was so powerful. I'm a 35-year-old Houstonian and I suffer from agoraphobia. I seemingly lead a normal life as a local store manager, but no one knows that I haven't traveled beyond a 1-mile radius from my home in
What? I mean, he might be suffering from broke phobia. If you ain't got the money to travel, you ain't going nowhere. So, and I'm not trying to belittle this brother's struggle. It sounds like to me, he sounds a little moist. He sounds like he's potentially part of the LGBT community, which, you know, no shade. But I just don't think that this is a thing.
over 10 years. My childhood was extremely limited due to my mother suffering with agoraphobia, and my adult years have been no different since my diagnosis at the age of 19.
You just read that on national television. How does that feel?
It feels freeing.
Finish the sentence for me. For me, agoraphobia is...
For me, agoraphobia is prison. The best way...
Well, by you saying agoraphobia is prison, I think it's a lot of brothers in prison who would take offense to that, and they would envy being in your situation, even if they could only go a mile radius from their home. Hell, I mean, we got brothers on ankle monitors, and they can't go, what, 50 to 100 yards past their home. So they have forced agoraphobia.
The way that I can describe it is feeling like I'm living in a glass box. Like there are walls and boundaries that I cannot get past. And if I attempt to, or when I do, I literally feel as though I'm going to die.
You work across the street from your house.
I do.
You eat across the street.
I do.
Tell me some of the things you've missed.
All of my sister's graduations, my niece's graduation, tons of birthday celebrations, 2 grandmothers' funerals, my sister's wedding. She sends me an email right as she's about to walk down the aisle.
Are y'all buying this? Are y'all buying this, or is CBS in the morning, are they playing a trick on us? Where's your barber? Because this hairline is fresh to death. I ain't gonna lie. They cleaned them up. Where's your barber at, bruh? Does he pull up to the crib? Because there's no way everything in your life that you need is within a 1 mile radius. I'm not buying that.
In the email, she said, I know that you would be here. I'm sorry, I haven't talked about this.
Cecil found an online lecture from Dr. Karen Cassidy, the owner of the Chicago-based Anxiety Treatment Center. This year, he emailed her.
While I have never met you, it became clear that you understand some of the challenges that many of us face. I want to reclaim my life.
Dr. Cassidy arranged for a Houston therapist to treat Cecil with online sessions. You have given us a list of things that you would like to do.
Absolutely.
Not things that we've asked you or pressured you to do.
Correct.
But he was not prepared for what we had up our sleeve, meeting Dr. Cassidy for the first time in person.
You are the bravest man I know right now.
She did not call him the bravest man she knows. I'm still trying to figure out where he got his haircut at.
I've been so excited to see you. I'm going to be your exposure coach today when you're practicing.
She flew to Houston at our invitation to guide him on this big day. Tell her what you'd like to do.
So, I'd like to go to my therapist's office. I'd like to ride an escalator.
Yeah.
I'd like to go to the grocery store.
Part of Dr. Cassidy's therapy would be to provoke Cecil's anxiety by intentionally hyperventilating. That this is done to get him used to the sensation of panic and learn that he can handle it and teach his body to not.
Hold on, how'd he learn how to drive? I'm so confused, bruh. And now he got all these cameras in his face. He hasn't hyperventilated once. As nervous as people get on camera, he ain't freaked out one time, bruh. This is a finesse. My man finessed to get on TV.
Respond with panic attacks.
So my goal isn't to make this easy.
Okay.
It's to step into the heat.
Okay.
And to discover you can take it, okay?
All right, guys. So I want to try a little exercise with the BGZM News 17 fam. Everybody take a deep breath. One more. Then I want you to close your eyes and hyperventilate. Feel better now? All right, let's continue.
I'm willing to do difficult things.
So where's the first place we're going, Cecil?
So the first place we're gonna go is to the mall. We're going to ride an escalator.
He was last on an escalator 4 years ago.
So
Hold on. He went from agoraphobia to driving in a foreign? What the fuck? Hold on. He got the Beamer. Yo, they put him in a foreign? Why didn't he have any type of fear of driving in this super fast car? Why doesn't he have a fear of the gas prices? If he hasn't been nowhere, only a mile radius, he ain't woke up and said, dang, gas prices done jumped a lot since I've been out.
so let's do it.
He'd rely on exercises to induce dizziness in order to push through.
What? What? Oh my gosh, she did not hyperventilate with him for
Induce
real.
dizziness in order to push through.
She said, this is embarrassing. This is embarrassing. They do anything for clout. They do anything for clout.
Fantastic. You are acing this.
What did you feel?
The sweaty palms, the dizziness, the sensitivity to light. I think I stood there for like 3 minutes talking to, or 2 minutes talking to you, and it just subsided.
Next.
What? What? 2 minutes and he's already over his agoraphobia? This can't be a real thing.
Next up was the grocery store. Now, Cecil hadn't been to one of those in 3 years.
What the hell? He just walked straight through. Why wasn't he scared of the automatic doors? Like, oh my God, automatic doors.
He is doing so well.
Oh my God, and she's eating it up. She's literally buying it. Oh my God, he's doing so well. This brother right here, he's so amazing. He's inspirational. Wow, he walked straight into the grocery store. Oh my God. Black men, if this is this can't be our standard, bruh. If this is the standard is set so low. This is embarrassing.
He is doing so well.
It's amazing. It's amazing to be here.
Oh my God, he a damn he a lying ass. Oh my God. Bruh, he went in straight and picked up the Ritz. He knew where they was at.
Lines overwhelm him. Even the smallest purchase was a big accomplishment.
Yes.
Cecil
You cannot. This can't be life, bruh.
Was telling us earlier how some people will look at him and think, I don't see anything wrong with him. He looks totally fine. And I, in the store, had that moment where I was like, are you sure you're nervous? Because you look totally fine.
Yeah, and that is so typical. What we see is that when people have a panic attack, usually they're the only one who notices. And unless you know someone well and you know there's a tell, like they get still or quiet.
You know what? And I'm gonna compliment this brother. I think that agoraphobia may actually be a good thing. Keep you from getting around these super gremlins on demon time. Every little young teen super gremlin needs to get agoraphobia real quick.
Quiet. You wouldn't know it.
This is okay. The next one is the real.
Biggie. Yeah.
Right.
That's the therapist's office?
Right.
If he can get to his therapist office, that means he could have future appointments in person.
So you ready to hyperventilate? Okay, 1, 2, 3. And just keep doing it until you feel weird, and then we'll start the car. Keep going. Really exhale hard until you get really weird feeling.
She finna get this man an asthma attack.
Okay, so what's your anxiety level right
10.
now? Yeah, how are you doing right now?
I am. It's actually coming down pretty quickly.
Bro, this man is he's great. Great entertainment. This is hilarious.
Okay, that tells me something really good, which is your body's already starting to lose its automatic oh no reaction.
5 minutes later, he arrived at the therapist's office and wanted to go inside and even say hello. The next day, he went back by himself.
My prayer has been to be seen. To be seen. To be seen. Oh, yeah. I think that
To be seen. Listen to what this brother is saying, yo. I'm convinced that any no disrespect to the LGBT community, but like all of the people that y'all put out here are just like hella clout chasers, like victim mentality, woe is me, agoraphobia, homophobia, all these phobias, and you legitimize every phobia. We got a phobia for everything now, okay? When the only phobia you really need to have is the phobia of super gremlins on demon time.
my prayer has been to be seen. To be seen. To be seen. Oh, yeah. I think that
They do anything for clout.
But sometimes when you suffer, you feel like nobody sees you. When you deal with agoraphobia, people write you off, and you're often hidden in the shadows.
We see you, Cecil. We see you.
Thank you.
This story is a reminder that there are invisible monsters.
Yo, this dude is not buying it.
That people fight to conquer.
This brother did not just say invisible monsters. Come on, bro.
Every single day.
And just know he's been in years of therapy. He was ready to take that risk. He was at the end of his therapy road and ready to jump off that proverbial diving board.
I like
Bravo,
Karen
Cecil.
saying step into the heat.
That's right.
It's good to remember.
When you sat down, we said, are we going to cry today, David? And you said, no, you're going to want to stand up and cheer.
This is the next Jussie Smollett. This is the next Jussie Smollett. Listen to me, people. This is the next Jussie Smollett. Mark my words.
So, yeah.
There you go.
Well done.
Well done, David. Thank you so much, and congratulations to him for conquering his fears.
I'm here on the corner of MLK and Frederick Douglass, where a shooting just took place. And as you can see, it's a pretty rough area. So I'm basically risking my life reporting on this madness. So make sure you do me a favor and hit the subscribe button. Like the video, hell, share the video. And make sure you go ahead and leave a comment down in the comments section to continue the discussion on how we can find solutions to all this son violence in the streets. I'm Jenquavius Jackson, here live, reporting from Atlanta, Georgia, BGZM News 17.
Hi, everybody. First up tonight on the news at 10, a celebration of life for a Maryland rapper is stirring up some controversy. Morrow's loved ones hosted a viewing over the weekend at a D.C. nightclub.
And now videos and pictures, they're surfacing all over social media of Morrow's body being prominently displayed. And in a Fox 5 exclusive, our David Kaplan spoke with the family.
I'm just trying to figure out how this is legal. And the family doing interview after interview after, you know, a lot of times the family members are pretty apprehensive to doing interviews after their loved one is killed. But Gunu Mama and his sisters, they have no problem getting in front of that camera and speaking their piece. So maybe that could be attributed to their strength in the situation. But their whole situation is kind of weird.
Well, good evening to you. The family tells me this is the exact celebration that they wanted to celebrate Markel Morrow's life. They planned it. They were celebrating on the stage next to his body. And quite frankly, they say they don't understand the controversy.
What? They don't understand the controversy. This is how tone deaf we are in the community. That taking the body of your son and bringing it to the club. I mean, who carried this man or his body? It's even weird for me speaking about it. Who carried this corpse and really propped him up? How is that not weird? It's like when you cut a deer's head off, you know, and then display it on your wall. It almost gives me that type of vibe. Right? What is that? Taxidermy, right? This one is a weird one, bruh. Like he just up there looking like a dang like a mannequin or something. Right? Like a lifelike mannequin.
Surrounding all of this, spoke with his mother tonight, who says she should be able to grieve exactly how she wants.
It's something that I wanted to do. That's how my kid wanted me to do it. That's how he wanted to go out.
Hold on, is it what you wanted to do or what he wanted to do? Let's run that back.
He wanted to set up to do. It's something that I wanted to do. That's how my kid wanted me to do it. That's how he wanted to go out. He wanted to celebrate his life, turning up, having a party.
But he couldn't turn up. He was already gone. The fact that they're justifying this is why you need strong male leadership, because these sisters is going for anything and everything.
He don't want people to be sad and crying. He always wants people to be happy and having fun.
Morrow, who went by the stage name Gunu, was shot and killed in Prince George's County on March 18th. His death remains an open homicide investigation. There was an autopsy performed on his body. It was released to the funeral home, and the family tells me they wanted to have a celebration that they said properly reflected his life. This was at Bliss nightclub at Northeast D.C. Fox 5 is not sharing images posted to social media, but I can tell you the body was upright on the stage. He was wearing jeans, a sweatshirt, and
he got some twerk from a fat booty BBL stripper.
The crown as people celebrated around him. Morrow's sister says the family has received a lot of negative attention, but emphasized tonight they don't care.
We don't.
We want that message to be out. We celebrated the life of my brother, how we...
They do anything for clout. They use this man's dead body for clout. If this is the type of family that he had, it's no wonder that he ended up getting killed at such a young age. Getting shot multiple times, involved in... I mean, this is straight tone deaf, neglect, posthumously. I mean... As a community, we are... whacked out.
We wanted. My brother was a legend. My brother was a king. And that's exactly how we wanted to go out. To clear the rumors in that place, my brother, the critics are, it's rude. It's very disrespectful. It's very insensitive. If you do not like it, don't speak on it.
Don't speak on it. Don't
It's how
watch it.
Let us grieve how we want to grieve.
So
y'all heard her. She said, keep y'all... She probably cussed them out. They had to stop it.
In an Instagram post today, Bliss acknowledged that they worked with a funeral home about this, but they apologized to family, fans, and friends, saying that they were never made aware of what would transpire, is the quote.
And I already showed you the reviews about Bliss. They're a real shady club, so obviously they're trying to politically disassociate themselves with this situation. And even in a lot of news reports, they're not saying the club's name. But in the community, I guess all press is good press.
We sincerely apologize to all those who may be upset or offended. We reached out to Bliss for more information on Instagram, but did not hear back from them. Morrow's murder remains unsolved in Prince George's County. Police offering a $25,000
I guarantee the people who shot him were at the damn funeral.
Reward for anybody with any information about this murder. Back to you.
Gang violence and other kind of violence.
Guess what? I could be at work, at school, in my car, and I can still get shot by the police. I can get shot anywhere.
So it is what it is.